Hi, my name is Armando Gomez, and this is my informative speech. Please raise your hand if you've ever heard of sexual assault taking place on college campuses. Well, um, actually, according to a large population-based survey based on two separate colleges, there was 22% of college students that reported of at least having one sexual assault encounter, um, and at least 1 in 4 women have actually encountered it more than any other demographic. This information was actually supported to me by Mellons as the author from an academic journal when writing about the sexual assault encounters on college campuses. Which brings me to my three main points of sexual assault in college, which is the varying consent among the genders and the gender differences, the factors that actually influence the risk of sexual assault, and those who have been previously victimized by sexual assault, and how that affects them, and the awareness and education in college campuses. My first topic is varying consent among college students. For men, it is nonverbal consent. They read off of more body language and nonverbal cues. Women more likely are looking for verbal consent. When it comes to any situation like this, after reading the academic journal, it actually shows that understanding these differences between men and women and how they understand consent can help with a lot of the problems that are happening with sexual assault in college campuses. The second one would be the factors that increase the sexual assault risk. The first factor would be being incapacitated due to alcohol, as well as physical force and verbal coercion. The first one is college students when they go out college drinking. It increases their risk of sexual assault, as well as the physical force between college students, and the verbal coercion that happens when there's any sexual abuse going on. For the third one, for my main point, is those who are previously victimized during sexual assault. They are less likely to report themselves to an official. They also, it does not affect the sexual assault going on because being previously victimized, they've done studies that those who've been previously victimized still could be sexually abused once again. This raises the emphasis on raising awareness and education towards sexual assault. To conclude, sexual assault can be impacted by the gender differences. Once men and women understand each other, it may be a little bit easier, as well as the factors that do increase sexual assault. If they can understand what influences the sexual assault, then maybe there's ways to reduce it. For those who have been previously victimized, it helps just to show that there needs to be more education and awareness because there are different types of trauma in college and there are multiple ways to handle it. And to finish my speech, I chose a quote by Maya Angelou. And she says, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." And this is sort of tying into those who've been previously victimized. I thought it would be perfect for the presentation, and thank you.